It's time for another review on the Sawblade 666 YouTube channel. I'm Daniel Sawblade.
And I'm Cartoon Ryan.
Today we're going to look at the Art of Ray Harryhausen. Did you know that, Ryan, that Ray Harryhausen was also an artist?
You told me that, and I didn't know that. I thought he was just a sculptor, and that was it.
An animator, yeah. The stop motion.
Yeah.
Well, he's
stop motion.
He's also a brilliant draftsman.
Yeah.
As we see here on the cover.
Yeah.
He did production, these beautiful charcoal and pencil drawings for production purposes whenever he was on a movie. And they are striking. They stand alone. They are standalone pieces that just invoke not only crazy memories of these movies, they just I don't know, they just fire up the imagination. Anyway, I picked this up. I picked this up a number of years ago, and it floored me because of the title. I wasn't expecting artwork. Like we just mentioned, I was expecting the animation, the stop motion animation side of things, which it does cover in this book. Mm-hmm. So this was published by Watson Guptill. Never heard of the publisher, but so it went home. It went home with me.
There we go.
Yeah, it went home with me, obviously, mm-hmm. And I haven't read all of this, but I thought.
God, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah. His stuff is just.
I didn't know about any of this.
It's mind blowing. Yeah.
This is charcoal.
Charcoal and pencil on illustration board.
Good God Almighty, dude.
And he drew it in 1961. And it was for Jason and the Argonauts.
Mm-hmm. I love the lighting of the torch.
Yeah.
Bouncing off the columns and shit.
Oh, he's a master at light and shadow.
Yeah, this dude was just all around talented as fuck.
He's a genius. I mean, this really explains why the scenes that he worked on are just so dramatic, because he just has a great sense of
mm-hmm.
of light and shadow. But yeah, he had a really long career, a long journey.
Yeah.
And he was born in Los Angeles in 1920, and he went to SCA, the University of Southern California.
Yeah.
And all the movies, man, like that we grew up loving. I mean, you remember Clash of the Titans,
Yep.
Jason the Argonauts.
That's the first one I ever saw of his.
Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, 20 Million Miles to Earth, The Beast from 20 Fathoms, Earth versus the Flying Saucers. All these he had a hand in making, and when he would, like I said, when these movies were in production, on key scenes he would bust these illustrations out.
Yeah.
And it would help him and the director design and create the scene in which
mm-hmm.
These puppets were created. I forget the technical term, but anyway, they would start with a wire frame and then he would build them up.
Yeah.
You know, armature. Yeah. But this is a personal favorite of mine.
Yeah.
This scene, the harpies from
so badass.
Jason and the Argonauts, which freaked me out when I was
mm-hmm.
pretty young.
There it is, what you were talking about.
Yeah, armature. You know, this is an interesting process, like or page or two showing the process. Starts with a rough sketch, the tracing, and the key drawing, which is the ones that we're covering in the book that just totally floor me. This fully rendered out piece, I guess, to show to directors and also work from to create the scene. And then he would do a scale drawing of each of the characters. Then it leads to storyboard, a clay model, the design of the armature, and then building it, and then making a mold, and then to create the model, and then that goes to animation.
Crazy, man.
Insane.
The amount of time.
He was influenced. I think what kicked it off in the book, you know, it starts off with talking about in 1933 he saw King Kong.
Yeah.
When it came out, and he was young, possibly still a teenager.
Yeah.
But he got his start early, like a lot of professionals did back then, because I'm not sure how long after, but shortly after, he somehow connected with the director, who kind of took the director of King Kong.
Oh, okay.
Willis O'Brien, I think, was his name. And he kind of took him under his wing, and that's where he picked up the you know, the skill of stop motion animation.
Yeah.
And kind of went from there. I think the first movie he worked on was Mighty Joe Young.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is like 40 something, 48, I think.
Okay.
But this section of the book kind of goes through his influences and what kind of art he liked, and so we'll kind of skip over this. Let's see here. Oh yeah, he did work for commercials. So this is like
that's very indicative
Terry
of the
Tunes.
times. Yeah.
Yeah.
That style.
Yeah.
Wow, dude. Yeah, Mighty Joe Young stuff.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at that.
Bookmarks I had, and I'm not working out. Where's start at here? Okay, I think this is getting to what I wanted to look at. Yeah, it goes through. It goes pretty in depth. This book, lots of sketches, lots of here. Look at this. This is one I wanted to kind of look at.
Yeah.
I mean, look how epic that is.
I know.
And it's a production drawing. I mean, to me, in my mind, that's just a finished masterpiece.
It is.
You know?
No, it is.
It's
That's amazing. That's just for, you know, for production shot, and
right.
he's putting all that into it. It's amazing. Yeah, I had no clue that he did this kind of work.
Look at that.
Wow, dude, that is... To have that kind of vision, man, is just unreal.
This is 1983, I think, for People of the Mist. I haven't heard of that. It's like a rendered sketch with the armature underneath to figure it out. That's cool. But this is just real.
I'd love to see that in person.
Yeah. Man, it really sets a mood, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's fucking epic as fuck.
And I don't know how much you've worked with charcoal,
Not
but
much at all.
it's hard to control, man.
Yeah, I'd smudge it everywhere if I
don't know how. Yeah, it's just real sharp. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Not clean in certain places, but it's it's just amazing.
Yeah. No, it really is.
His sketch work is beautiful too.
Yeah,
Like
it really
just
is.
even the rough stuff.
Yeah, this is a nice surprise. I had no clue that he did this.
You know,
stuff.
you see pictures or pictures. You see examples of directors who are also artists, like James Cameron. He can paint,
Yeah,
and you see his paintings. It's like, wow. I think directors like that are really, you know, I think you could be super visual though and not an artist as a director because that's
yeah.
part of the job. They know,
they're artists too. They just do it in a different way.
but to have this skill
Yeah.
coupled with your filming technique or directing, I really think it adds to it. His creature design is bonkers. I've always loved this monster. Kraken from Clash of the Titans.
Yep. I mean, there's so much going on with it.
Look at the hand at the end
Yeah.
of the tentacle. I
That's
wouldn't have
so
thought
strange.
to do that. I mean,
Yeah, it's got tentacles with the suction deals on them, but then it's got a hand at the end. That's just wild.
I wanted this toy as a kid. They made a big toy out of it. But
Crazy. There's Medusa.
this scared the shit out of me when I was 6 years old. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it.
Now here's
Yeah.
another example of a
Holy
scene that he rendered out.
shit, man.
Yeah.
That
And then
is
there's the
amazing art. The
model.
final model, yeah. Hey, that's amazing.
storyboards, rough, lots of pencil roughs.
Dude, look
Another
at that.
another production piece.
Yeah. So badass.
This is cool, but I really like the end result of Talus's helmet. The addition of the helmet versus this
Yeah.
hair. I think that really, I don't know, it sells it.
Yeah.
Just the contrast and
Yeah.
the composition.
Yeah, the dude has it all in his head, man. He's able to make it come to light. Look at that.
That's another thing, just the mechanical side of things, as well as
Yeah.
the vision and the creativity from imagination
Yeah.
to the mechanical part. Like
He's
that's the
using
part I
parts-
wouldn't be good with.
He's using parts of his brain that most people don't use.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what's going on
Yeah.
here.
Something different.
Wow, dude.
Oh, dude. Look at that.
Yeah.
That Hydra.
Mm-hmm.
Like how it gets super dark right here and then that transition.
Yeah. Now the lighting, he's pulling off the lighting perfectly.
This, dude. Look at
God,
that.
yep. Remember that. That's a classic scene. That's really cool to see the art of it that he had in his head. God, it's so amazing.
Again
I had
with
no
the
clue.
again with the lighting, like
Yeah.
this one pushed back with that shadow and then these are lit.
Yeah. And
In
this
the
guy back
foreground.
here too.
That's just such
You
a
see a little bit of his leg popping out in the light, but then back here,
yeah,
that's so badass.
really gives it depth.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of movement.
Big time.
It really makes you think of that scene. It's so
Yes.
accurate to what he dude, he just
Yeah.
had it in his head,
It's a classic scene, man. That's
Here are the models for it. Really good. Oh man.
yeah.
He mentions like Gustave Doré being like one of his favorites, and that is straight up could be a Gustave Doré as far as the lighting, not the technique, but the way the contrast in this is
Yeah.
like one of those etchings.
It's crazy, man.
That's not too far off from what the toy looked like.
Mm.
It was really big.
Pegasus.
I was obsessed with this movie, man, when I was a kid.
Yeah, I still have it on DVD.
Yeah, me too. It was a Sunday afternoon treat, man. Like,
Yeah.
you come home from church and you're not really allowed to do too much of anything except take a nap or watch TV. And this would come on, man. I was glued to it every time.
Yeah.
Every time. Creature design again,
Yeah.
man. Just, it's so good.
Yeah, it's amazing somebody's brain can spit this shit out. Look at that, man.
Yeah, the War of the Worlds.
Mm-hmm.
Really good. This one's from First Men in the Moon movie. Alien from
Yeah, I
that.
never saw that.
Look at that alien, man.
Yeah,
That
dude.
one.
It's terrifying, man.
Creatures are so good.
Yeah. Good time.
Really crazy and creepy
Yeah.
looking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's wild, man.
Zoom in on this one. For people to get a close look
Yeah.
here.
Crazy, dude. Yeah, they're all littered everywhere now.
I'm just impressed with again, just the rendering technique in this.
Yeah. Yeah, me too, man.
I guess he used a blending stump. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
That stuff gets so fingerprinty and weird.
Yeah, I would
Mhm.
smudge it everywhere if I was doing it.
But yeah, Ray Harryhausen could draw his ass off.
Yeah,
And
I
this-
had no clue.
This book shows it. Like,
Yeah. It's
look
amazing.
Look
dude.
at that,
I had
man.
no idea that this is what he did. I always thought it was just the sculpts and the animation, you know?
Well, when you see people do that type of stuff, a lot of them can draw a little
Yeah,
bit.
it makes sense.
They have an ability to draw a
and they
little
know
bit.
anatomy and all that, you know?
But this, though, I don't really see a lot of.
Mm-mm.
I mean,
That's really cool, too.
I don't even see this like from just professional illustrators too much. He really had his own style there.
No, he really did, man. And to make this for just, the production on a movie is just out. It's just unreal, man. All the work that went into that.
Well, you see a lot of production art like for movies like Star Wars, the famous artist for that.
Yeah,
what was his name?
I know who you're talking about. Yeah, the Star Wars art is amazing too.
I'm trying to think of that guy.
Yeah, I don't remember his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Concept artist?
Yeah.
Ralph McQuarrie.
Ralph McQuarrie, that's exactly who I'm thinking of. You see, it's not, it's not like uncommon. I think what's just so captivating about Ray Harryhausen's work is that his work, not only is he pumping out these masterpieces that are for production purposes, but they're standalone pieces of art.
Yeah.
He's also, doing the stop motion part of it.
Yep.
And was innovative in that. So it's equally as strong. And you just don't see that. You see one or the other.
Yeah, definitely.
He's killing it at both.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is very rare. You don't.
I mean, we could be wrong about this, but I mean, that's why there's a whole book about his artwork. It's just, this is just stunning to me.
It
like,
is. Yeah.
that could be a book cover or something. I don't know. Or it's just Awesome.
It could be art and an illustration for
Right.
just little pages here and there with illustrations.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really surprising in a good way.
Look
I
at
just
that hand.
had no clue.
Sure.
God damn.
Shocked you, huh? Yeah, it shocked me when I saw this book. I was like, what? You know, you
That
could
is
draw.
badass.
Right?
Good God.
Shit's awesome.
Yeah, it really is.
From the Seventh Voyage of Sinbad. And you know, when you look at these drawings, like he and then you compare the scenes to like to the scenes in the movie,
Mm-hmm.
it's so close.
Yeah, he
Like,
had a vision.
yeah, I mean,
I think it, like you said earlier, it helped that he could draw because he's able to have his vision come to life more
right.
because he's actually able to put it down on paper and show everybody what he has in his head.
He knows what the set should look
Yeah,
like.
it's amazing, dude.
Yeah, look at that one.
That one you showed earlier was really funny. It was like that baby bird hatching out of an egg, already attacking people.
Yeah,
That was really funny. God damn. It's like Stonehenge in a cave, basically.
yeah. I'm not sure what that's from. What is that?
Yeah,
Like
there's a lot of stuff of his I never saw.
The Golden Voyage of Sinbad.
Yeah.
There were several of the Sinbad movies.
Yeah, no, I never saw those.
There was supposed to be a sequel to Jason and the Argonauts, but that never got made. So they left it at the end in the way that they did.
Yeah.
Like the end of Masters of the Universe. I'm still waiting for Skeletor to come back.
Is that actor still even alive?
I doubt it. That's so long ago, but yeah, he did
Dude.
say I'll be back.
Look at this. Look at this. Cyclops centaur.
Crazy, dude.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
About to crush him with that stone.
Mm-hmm.
Look how dramatic. Like
Yeah.
this is like, as much as I love the movies, and I love his stop motion work. I'm almost like more impressed with this because, it's just so well done.
Well, one
And
of the
like,
hardest things to do as an artist is to capture a scene as a still shot. Like, that's literally just a millisecond that he captured of a struggle.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, in a position where it looks like that's really going down. You know?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
hard to do.
Yeah. Yeah. To capture that drama.
Yeah. I mean, it's stunning. It captures you. It's captivating, dude.
This like kind of
The lighting is incredible, dude.
this right here has a real biblical feel.
Yeah, it does.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
Like
it's
a-
not too far fetched for any of that shit, but
Right.
it's amazing that the lighting, dude. It's just
It's perfect.
I can't believe how he can render all that. So
Well,
So
since he
perfectly.
worked with models and he was
Yeah.
a sculptor, do you think that maybe he did rough models to set the lighting and he just lit it
Maybe.
so he could?
Yeah, he could.
I don't know. How to pull
but
that
then to
from your head?
pull the background off too.
Right. How do you pull that from your head?
Yeah,
Like I
not
don't know.
me. Not me. God, it's crazy.
I love this. This is really good too.
Yeah.
Again, his creature designs are just they're top notch,
It
man.
rules, dude.
Top notch.
That's badass.
That's a really good one.
Ooh, man.
It really captures the size difference while
Yeah.
the scale is really
Yeah,
awesome.
Cyclops about to tear it up, man.
Yeah, this book is really worth getting.
Yeah, it's a good
Uh,
find, man. Like
yeah.
I said, I had no clue that he did this type of work. I just thought it was the stop motion and
Yeah.
model making.
Yeah, nice surprise.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Anyway, this one I looked up before we got on here to see the availability, and it's kind of turning into a hard to find one. because I think I saw there's a hardbound version, and then there's the softback, but soft cover, but I couldn't find anything lower than 50 on it. It's like 50 and up right now.
Yeah, makes
Maybe
sense,
you could
man.
find one that's like closer to 40, maybe. Late, I mean, like 35, 40 bucks, maybe.
Yeah.
I got mine for $9.99 at half price, like, I don't know, 10 years ago.
Yeah, definitely not that price now.
But anyway, just thought we would share that with you guys.
Yeah, it's
and
a badass book, man.
we got more reviews coming and
Yeah.
and lots of other cool stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, just stay tuned. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and hang out with us on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Central Time for our
Cool.
live stream.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll catch you next time, guys.
See ya.